Hello, I am Bliss, and I'm coming to you from Blissful Earth, our New Earth community in the Pacific Northwest, about an hour and 10 minutes northwest of Seattle, Washington, which includes a 20-minute ferry ride to this island. And here we are truly, truly blessed with such great beauty, so many beautiful trees and the forest, the plants, the animals, from coyotes to eagles to osprey to chipmunks and squirrels and birds and lots of huge trees. And right now I'm coming to you from our ferry portal. And this is a place where the fairy beings are very active and dancing and loving and interacting with us here in the most beautiful way. And then, of course, the tree spirits are very, very powerful here in the Pacific Northwest. So are the mosquitoes. And the tree spirits communicate very strongly. Just a quick story. I was in Peru about a month ago for 6 weeks, and while I was in Peru connecting with the stone beings there, stone beings are very powerful in Peru, lots of megalithic sites and energies there. And while I was there, actually the cedar trees, there's a grove of 13 cedar trees, and they were communicating with me when I was in Peru, and their connection was really strong, stronger than it had been when I was here. So when I received that energy from them, it just demonstrated to me that while I was in Peru, I was learning how to connect with energies more powerfully and strongly, and that's when I was able to recognize the cedar trees reaching out to me and wanting to just let me know that everything was fine and beautiful here and that they were looking forward to my return. And so when I came back, I ended up doing some ceremony in the grove and reestablished that connection with them. So these videos that I'm going to be doing, especially the next 4 or 5 of them, are about sharing with you what I have learned about manifesting and fulfilling our destiny. I know that my destiny my true destiny as a creator of the new earth. That's why I am here on this planet, is to manifest the new earth, is to bring the new earth, to live the new earth lifestyle, and what we call the Lemurian heart. So the Lemurian heart is being in our hearts no matter what we're doing. Everything we're doing, we do from a place of love and integrity and consciousness. Whether we're washing dishes or cutting the lawn or watering the plants or planting or cleaning the toilet, whatever we're doing, we do it with love and with integrity and consciousness. And so I am doing these videos to share with you what I have learned, especially over the last 5 years. Because right now on August 29th, 2021, things on the planet are becoming quite exciting. A little bit scary at times, but very exciting because change is upon us. We are transitioning out of this third dimensional reality and transitioning into a fifth dimensional reality. And the earth herself, Gaia, Pachamama, is already in that fifth dimensional reality, and she's sending us lots of energy and love and support and encouragement for us to step up and move into that fifth dimensional reality with her. And here at Blissful Earth, that's what we've been doing. We've been creating a fifth dimensional reality for 5 years now. And currently there's 4 of us living here. And we just create beauty. That's all we do, is create beauty. And a lot of planting and flowers and maintenance and small building projects and things like that to make the land so beautiful, so that when people come here, they'll be taken over by beauty. And then also the spirits, the devas on the land, they also love beauty. I mean, when you look at a flower, when you look at a rose, when you look at a cosmo, when you look at any plant, you see the beauty in that plant. And when you see that beauty, that's the energy of the plant communicating its heart to you. And it's so important that we learn how to receive that beauty in our hearts and how to transmit our heart, our loving energy, back to that plant, back to that tree, back to the fairy beings, whoever we're interacting with. And so, and here at Blissful Earth, that there are what I call the spirits of the land. So all the different spirits that are here, devas, fairies, tree spirits, etc. And there's many. There's the ancestors, there's the ancient ones, there's lots of beings, there's galactic beings. There's so many beings that are here that, that want to interact with us. And they're here supporting and loving us so much. And the more we can recognize that, then the more we'll be able to move into that fifth dimensional reality. And so these videos that I'm going to be doing are about how to, I'm sharing with you what I've experienced, and if it resonates with you, then take what I did and turn that into your own way. Like, don't do my way, but there's things that I might do that seem reasonable to you and seem like they will be helpful. Mosquitoes are getting a little bad here. And if they are, if things I do are helpful to you, then take it and use it, make it yours in some way. Give it your personal touch and use that so that you can move into your new earth reality and let go of the third dimensional reality. Because the third dimensional reality is about density, it's about limitation, it's about lack, it's about negative programming, it's about living in a way where we're just in survival, and of course that is not a very pleasant way. We're so much more than that, because you want to be, if you're listening to this video, then more than likely you're wanting to be living from your heart and enjoying manifesting your heart's desire. So the first thing I'm going to do is share with you intentions. So intentions are a way that it's a step in the process of learning to manifest. So when we set an intention, and nothing happens without intention. We have to set intention. If you want to manifest finances in your life, if you want to manifest love and peace and security and connections with higher dimensional beings, if you want to manifest those things, it has to start with intention. And so it goes something like this. So my intention is to create miracles of abundance. Abundance of love, abundance of finances, abundance of connection with higher dimensional beings, abundance of connection with my higher self, my inner child, connection with the spirits of the land here, connection with the devas, and abundance of extreme confidence and knowing that I am fulfilling my heart's desire. That I am fulfilling my heart's desire. My intention is to create miracles of abundance where I fulfill my heart's desire. My intention is to create miracles of abundance where I fulfill my heart's desire. Where my heart's desire manifests easily, gracefully, and joyfully in my life. I am creating miracles of abundance where my heart's desire creates beauty and manifests completely and joyfully in each moment. So that's a small example of setting intention. And the words, you just have to let the words flow from your heart. So I have certain words that I come back to over and over again, but every intention is different. And that's what you want it to be, because everything that I just said was coming from my heart. It's not coming from my head. It's coming from my heart. And only my heart knows what I need in my life. And see, in the third dimensional reality, we have been living from our heads, where the ego is the one who runs the show. And the ego is very limited. The ego is good at surviving, and we've needed our egos all this time in order to survive, in order to live in this reality. And the ego has been running the show. And now it's time to learn to let the heart run the show, because the heart is much better. There's nothing wrong with the ego. We need the ego. The ego is wonderful. It's beautiful. It's important to love it. But it's also important and crucial to know what it's good at and to use it for that. But when it's time to direct your life and to get your life going in the direction you want it to, then the heart is where you want to go. And the intentions are how we do that. So I like to start my intentions with, my intention is that I am creating miracles. And the reason why I do that is because I'm programming myself each time I do intention that miracles become natural. And for most people, miracles are extraordinary. They're like, they don't happen a lot. And I am in the 5D reality, in the New Earth reality, miracles are every day, every moment occurrence. Like, I pretty much have my life set now where I am creating miracles all the time. All day, I'm creating miracles. And if I'm in a place of fear or a place of worry about something, then once I notice that I'm doing that, then I have a plan that I do. I have a repertoire that I go through, where I get out of the ego, and I get into the heart. And again, that's another thing that I will be showing you in the succeeding videos. I will be showing you how to do that. I will show you how to recognize fear and then how to work with it. That you don't push it away, you don't get rid of it, but you find ways to embrace it and to love that part of yourself, to love the ego part of yourself, and to be able to transform that fear into trust and turn it into love and turn it into confidence. Because when we're in the ego, then, like I said, we're in fear and survival. And when we're in the heart, then we're in this place where we're connected to the oneness. We're connected to the oneness of everything. connected to the oneness in the forest, connected to the oneness on the planet, connected to the oneness in the universe, connected to the Creator, connected to galactic beings, connected to Lemurian beings, connected to higher dimensional beings that are all around us. They're all around us. In this forest, there's so many multidimensional beings that most people are not aware of even exist. You know, they might walk in the forest and they go, oh, this is beautiful, but they're not aware of the beings that are here, like the tree spirits. The tree spirits individually are incredible beings of light, and they have this direct connection to the Creator. And they also have a way of, they're trying to they're attempting to reach out to us, but most of the time they're not heard. And I've learned how to listen to the tree spirits. And I'll give you an example. So about 4 or 5 weeks ago, I was in our house, and I was having an argument with one of the people in our community, and during the argument, she became really angry, and she was blaming me, and she was like blaming me for her life being miserable, and I got angry back, and I told her she needed to get in touch with her sovereignty. She needed to take responsibility for her life and stop blaming me for her life, how miserable her life was, because obviously I'm not responsible for her life. She is. So I left the house and I came walking to the forest, and there's a huge tree over there, and the tree's name is Brinnin, B-R-I-N-N-I-N. And when I got to the tree, I sat down and I just started meditating and communicating with the tree. And I looked at the tree, and the tree started sending me this energy of sovereignty, like it was in its power. It was this powerful being that was totally responsible for itself. And then right that second, as soon as that happened, this woman, I'll just call her Nancy, Nancy sends me this text, and in the text she said, oh, I feel so much better, I just got in touch with my sovereignty. And then Brennan told me that he had sent her that energy. He had sent her that sovereign energy right at that time, and she was able to receive it.